Oh, hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome in. We finally got things working right. Oh, that was a disaster. I don't know what was going on. The stream failed to start like 4 or 5 times, and then it started, but my bot didn't connect. But it looks like we're all good now. So, welcome to the Can't Figure My Life Out show. What's this way? Ooh, that's a bad spot for it. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh. Hello, Essa. Congratulations on being first on my 4th stream attempt. Yeah, Avidom. OBS is just being difficult. Sometimes it does that. It'll just be like, hey, we couldn't connect to the stream, and then like all the streams get crossed up and it's hard to get it started. So that just happened this week. Hey, Regret, welcome in again. And Veps, welcome in, and Breton and Huehue, welcome in. Today we've got a decent amount of stuff going on. Again, I'm gonna pop an Odagor and try and get some legendaries. I did up tier my polychromatic, so it's all done. For Furium though, I still need 2.1 thousand legendary materials to get it to tier 17. So that's what we're doing right now. Let me pop this Odagor, and we will get right on in here. Welcome in. And where is... We do have the 3D printer going on. There though. This is the... There we go. We do have the 3D printer running. So we'll have that up in the corner. We've got everything started, so let's go ahead and start with our other region. Once we finish out the regen portion, I'm going to... Cover your ears. I'm going to convert my energy into zeals. We're going to start speedrunning World Boss. If you need tier 17, hop in and just come along as quick as you can. And no problem carrying you. But let's start here with PvP with our nerfed scramble egg. Still does work. I just lose a little bit more often now. Looks like I will lose this one too. Instead of winning 100% of the time, now I only win about 90% of the time. It looks like my Stream Elements chat is not updating, so that's great. Where's... Let's just Overlay's gonna go away for a minute. It'll come back. There we go. A little bit caught up. Still behind, but it'll catch up. I may refresh it a couple more times. And yeah, Scram was gutted, so it's nowhere near as good now. I mean, I just lost 3 in a row. It's still good. It's just not as good, especially in 3-on-3. When you get to like 4 and 5 size teams, then it's not bad, but in 3-on-3, there's just not enough damage anymore because it doesn't attack team anymore. So that's no fun. It got to where in GVG, I don't bother using Scram anymore. I only use Witcham now in PvP or GVG. Regret, I'm happy you were able to sleep this afternoon so you could stay up for most of the stream. And Avidom, we're glad you were able to finish work early. Looks like chat and my overlays caught back up. Oh, here we are. We're finally on it. I'm trying to get my build first, and then we'll go back and we will just push Project Goodall, because I do want to get Octakill. They fixed him. Turns out he wasn't nerfed. There was just an issue that got fixed, so he is back to his super overpowered self. I am all about getting him now again. He's still super tip top for me. Yeah, 6 materials. Thursday, I'm doing pretty good. I don't really have any complaints. I was able to get caught up on a bunch of work last week, so I'm not I'm not stressed about work right now. I'm feeling great. The weather is getting a little bit warm and gross for me, but still not bad. Hey, oh, I didn't see that they announced it, but I just saw Octakill doesn't has the route listed now. So I'm going to just kind of go ahead and make him and just assume it was just a glitch. Hey, welcome in, Kronk. Welcome to the channel. We're gonna hopefully get lots of stuff here. If you want to enter, I never actually sent that message. Yeah, do I still have it copy pasted? I don't. On our next expedition, I'll type in, if you want to enter the giveaways, do !enter in order to enter for them. You do have to be present during the drawing in order to win them. Let's go ahead and... What did I just do? What did I just do? What? What did I just do? Y'all can still see chat, right? And so, they did kind of nerf it already, in that they fixed it. It wasn't supposed to be true damage like it was. So it is no longer true damage, which is good because it was actually game breaking. I'm glad y'all can see the chat. I don't know what I hit, but something on OBS is now saying chat is disabled. So we're just gonna... I don't know. I don't know, so we'll just close that then. Hey. There we go, fixed it. Yeah, I use scramble egg, so on the one hand it kind of sucks that it's gone now, but on the other it absolutely did need a nerf. I just wish it had some sort of PvE buff, because now the set is just kind of useless. It's not good in PvE at all, and now it's not good in PvP either. And yeah, GVG is just full on ancient tank and witch him again. It was a nice counter to extort though, like the scramble egg, because like you couldn't extort scramble egg. Extort and Proto does have a counter now. I think it's either fixed, or maybe I'm breaking into and will be fixed, because it's not supposed to be true damage. So it's gonna go back to being able to be evaded and deflected and all that. So deflect on that would just counter it immediately. It is a very strong set still. I am thinking about making it, once I get around to beating the Weedy dungeon, and just putting it in there with Weedy for a typical DPS build. Yeah, my gauntlet runs are pretty quick. I go solo because I'm in tier 17 here. Like I can very easily do over 25,000. So level 8,000 is really nothing. I'm one-shotting everything, so giving familiars turns just slows down my run. It's faster for me to go solo than to have other people with me. And since I'm in tier 17 on that, I've got way more stats than I need to. But I need tier 17 legendaries, so that's where I'm at. And I thought I saw something asking if I made the turtle. If I did miss that, I missed it. If I'm just making it up, I'm making it up. I didn't actually get around to it. I've ended up having to print so many other things that I'm actually going to be using that I haven't gotten around to printing the turtle. Like yesterday was like a toolbox for all the stuff for my printer, things to make the hex keys a little bit stronger. Been printing actually useful things for me. I did print some fidget spinners for my students though, so upcoming, not this Thursday, but I think it's next Thursday. I have some game planned in class in the winter. I'll get a fidget spinner. Hey, legendary! We need more of those. Oh, and I need to turn on the actual giveaway timer, don't I? The giveaway is in just over, or just under 27 minutes. You have 27 minutes to do exclamation point enter to be entered for our very first giveaway of the day. Mariano, I don't know if they will nerf that mythic. I mean, it's a very strong build. It's even with it not being true damage, it's strong. It's not as strong with it being regular damage though. I mean, not only can it be evaded and all that, damage reduction will reduce it. So if you're not getting one shot by it anymore, then it loses so much of its power. So they might, I think it'd be nice if it was changed to give one stack to your team instead of 2 stacks to like one person. Like that would be it would be like a buff and a nerf at the same time. That'd be kind of neat. Yeah, I try and do nice things for my students. I do lots of games in class, and I try and do giveaways, but I'm a teacher, so I'm broke. So at least the fidget spinners, I can make those. It only costs me 60 cents to make one. Fairly easy. And Avidom, if you aren't sure, just because I don't open the giveaway list until it's time to do the giveaway, it looks like you are entered, but you can just enter a second time. That's fine. I remove all the duplicates before we do the giveaway. Oh, I got a set piece while I was looking at chat. Ooh, yay. Maybe I won't have to spend so much time on what's that, tier 17. Hopefully I have better RNG than last week. That was rough. Oh my god. Like I can't, that was such horrible RNG. And then it was it last week? It might have been last week that I ended up going something like 40 or 50 packs, even off stream, where I didn't have a single mythic. It was such a nightmare. I hated it. I say enter as many times as you need. Before I go in, I do go through and remove all duplicates. So there's really no worries. If you're not sure if you entered, I can scroll back and check, but I can only scroll back so far. And if I open it, like if I open the spreadsheet, then anyone entering can't enter. Wait, I would love to have some RNG lent to me. That would be so great. Oh. You. There we go. Forgot to set that thing, the goal, so it was yelling at me. Ooh, Mariana, you got 2 mythics without a boost at all? That's awesome. Congratulations. Oh, you don't have the Jacqueline schematic? That's rough. I hate like when a schematic just won't drop. It's so infuriating. It's really infuriating when you have all the stuff to make them like fully stabled and you just can't get that one schematic. And usually I will tell people by the time you have everything, you'll be good to go, particularly with Glarstos. But I've known people that even though I say by the time you get 105 ROMs, you'll have Glarstos, I've known people that are at 400 or 500 ROMs without it, and I'm just, ugh. Oh, I have it happen with Aladdis and that sucks because Aladdis is really useful. Hey, Rachi, welcome. Ooh, got a familiar. I was looking at chat, so I didn't see which familiar, but we got one. I don't need any from this raid, I think, though. Hey, Blue Jean, welcome in. Oh, Litigator, got 2 familiars. All right. Yeah, I need to stop. I need to stop looking at the game and just looking at chat, because looking at chat is apparently my lucky deal. Look at Blue Jean with that special icon next to their name. So I don't know if it shows you guys when you go into the members tab, but there are 8, I think it's 8, it's 8 or 9 total icons that you can get as a channel member. And then if I get people that are on like icon 4 or 5 at that point, I'll start holding special things just for those members. Okay, Litigator and Jumper Lax. No items though. Easy way to solo good all tier 14 is just have tier 21 stats. I've had no problem soloing. Tier 21 is rough though. Abaddon, talk to me on Discord afterwards. I would like to get your perspective on something. Giveaway in 19 minutes. 19. If you haven't entered yet, all you gotta do is do ! Enter. Also consider liking the stream and subscribing. I don't know. Can I see likes without like going all over the place? No, I can't. That's weird. But that just helps with the I hit the wrong button. That helps with the algorithm. gets more people in, the more people that might get interested in Bit Heroes, and the more resources that the game gets, maybe we'll get that elusive tier 22. It's weird. I swear it used to show likes. Oh, if I scroll down, it does. There we go. We have 5 likes right now. I did. Oh, it's because I don't have this window maximized like usual. Hey, Max. How are you doing? Hope your week has started off well on this Monday. Oh, Monday. We got Manicore, Main Hand, Codex, Manicore Head, Elementarium Bot. So, Blue Jean, I've never actually... how are you Swedish Max now? I like it. Blue Jean, I've never actually really looked at any vampirism builds. What's a Elementarium for? Wouldn't it be better to use Soul of Ascarium? Swedish Max. I like that. Oh, just more dual strike and ricochet. There, that makes more sense. I was just like, what? I've got Elementarium at like tier 17 or something like that. Whenever I switch to Witch'em. Or tier 14. Oh yeah, well you definitely can't do so. I think Solo Ascarium is tier 15. Furium is 16, I think. Oh, I had him backwards. Furium is 15, Solo 16. Wait, that means I haven't up-tiered... Oh, that means I've up-tiered Furium one time. Okay, that makes sense, because I know I've up-tiered it. And we're getting materials to get it to tier 17 right now. So on this 3D print that's up in the right-hand corner, I don't know if I don't know if the stream will be live when it's going on. I think it will, but I am going to run out of filament like 3/4 of the way through. We're going to find out if this switches between brands well or not. I have another spool of white up there, but it's a different brand. The slicer says it will only do it with the same brand, but we're going to see. So have it on the printer itself isn't laggy, it's just that it only takes pictures every few seconds. It's not an actual video feed, it's sending pictures every now and then. I don't know why I thought that pop-up for the Idol of Decay was for me. I picked up a body or a chest or something, and then the pop-up and was like, hey, I found a set piece. Not only would a set piece not drop from there, also I've got all the set pieces from here. There's not going to be a notification. Okay. Nope, not more. Let's melt whatever we got here. So we did get El Corvo. Corvo's tier 17. Wow. I don't know why I always feel like El Corvo is like lower than that. Okay. Brings us to 2,000 to go. Ugh. Ugh. Avidum, you can get legendaries out of the epic chests. I'm going to run just a few of these real quick, and then I'll convert my energy over, and then we're going to, if you guys need to pop in on tier 17, get some free runs out of it, by all means, join in. And yeah, Avidum, it's rare. I've gotten it one time. I granted I don't open epic chests or skeleton chests anymore, but I used to open every single one, and I got one legendary out of multiple years. Stupid low chance, but yeah. I know like 4 years ago or something like that, Congregate talked about reworking skeleton keys, and that's when I stopped using them. I wish that they would just like maybe buff the contents of the chest. Like instead of having what's clearly like a 0.1% chance for a legendary, make it a 0.1% chance for a mythic and a 0.5% chance for a set and a 2% chance for legendary, like something to make it worth using. Because I mean, where's material? They're epic rarity, right? Or is it not materials? Is it a consumable? Yeah, I have 534 keys now. Like, everyone look away, because I'm not doing this. Okay. If you need tier 17, by all means, let me know, and I will gladly run you. Do I have 46,000 regulators? Maybe. Let's find out. That's a material. Yeah. 46,000 of those. I've got a few. Because I never spend them. Like, I have no need to spend them. Oh, this is what I forgot to do because I was busy. I forgot to hit that. I forgot to go over the shop. I always go over the shop. So, hyper offensive pet egg, that's just whatever. This daily gore. Hey, it is the green boost for 30 minutes. It's worthless. Like, actually worthless. That being said, it's only 1 gold, so go ahead and buy it. I do wish they would buff it to like an hour or something. Like an hour, I'd be like, yeah, that's good. But for 30 minutes, it's a. I don't typically look at dollar ones, but just briefly. This actually wouldn't be bad if you were going to run all of it right away. I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 packs. 5 packs if you count the energy. Plus a note, I mean, it's not horrible. And then we have pet eggs. The small resource crate is, in my opinion, not super worth it. Because, I mean, that's still like 400 gems each. Bit of material. Not the greatest, but it's still decent value. If you need those, that's a good option. Okay, back to this. Just under 10 minutes for the giveaway. Yeah, regen is 30 minutes when you're like level 60 or something like that. When you're a high enough level that you're not going to get a free level every single regen, but also such a low level that you don't have a whole lot of energy to run. That's the only time regen is 30 minutes. At my level, if I'm using 25% boost, it's like an hour and a half. Which is already kind of a nightmare. Hey, Dark. Avidum, you're gonna get to 50k gems. Go wild. I wish we had the option to like purchase those real money things with gems. Like, even if it was a higher thing, because, like, we know 1,000 gems is $10. Like, it'd be nice if you could buy the $10 items for, like, 1,200 gems. Just have that premium on there. Oop. If anyone needs tier 17, like, feel free to hop in. Actually, 240. So we're already one pack in. Hey, legendary! And Avedon, once I get to a point where I don't really need to be running Otherworld boss, I am going to be pushing Project Goodall, probably tier 14. So if you're still there, that'd be a great option. I'm happy to carry you. Hey, Fires, welcome in! So we got one legendary. So there we are. We're doing it. Hey, Manhung, welcome. Hey, set piece. Oh, you're focused on Penguita? Forget Penguita. Just get to tier 21 and get Octakill. You do gotta get to tier 21 for that, though. It does suck that Octakill is tier 21 only, because by the time you get there, you don't necessarily need him. But that, I guess that's why it's okay that he's super powerful. I think it needs tier 21. I'd have to look. I know that it's not tier 14. Octakill takes raid familiars though. That's the thing. Let me look it up. So Octakill takes Wadus, which is raid 18. Is raid 8? I think raid 18 is tier 21 though. Familiars. So it's the chicken raid. Yeah, it's this raid, hence Hideaway. So it takes tier 21 familiars. Yeah, Malachog is expensive. Oh my god. He's good though. Like the double pumps is insane. Legendary, let's go. I was like, set piece. All right. I'm liking that. Getting some decent drops. No mythics, but whatever. Hey, mythic! Perfect timing. Actually, perfect timing. That was perfect. It like built up. Legendary, set, mythic, all in 4 runs. Nathan already had him at +3. Oof. He had to have already had so many familiars. I can't imagine how much he's actually pushed. I wish I had the time to be pushing that much. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how most of the like level 1,000 people do it. Like that's a lot of gameplay. 'Cause you can't really cheat it. Like there's not a special way to min-max it before. I mean, now that there's a cap. Before there wasn't a cap, and that was easy. But and yeah, but I get it. It's cash, but like the time required. Like I never have a full day where I can just run bit heroes all day. Like, that's just not a thing in my life. I'm very lucky if I can get 4 hours. And that's usually on Mondays. After stream, I switch over to my tablet and run there while I'm doing stuff around the house and getting work. Huh. Oh, why can't I click this? There we go. My mouse was wigging out on me. Welcome in, Hung Win. All right, let's see what we got here. Still about 3 minutes left, so we do have some time. Let's take care of some of this real quick. $400 materials off of that alone. That's great news. I need that to stay like that. Let's run these 12. Honestly, if I could win the lottery, I would, and didn't have work or anything like that, I would gladly stream 8 hours a day. Like, just play bid heroes and play other games. That would be fun. Like, honestly, I would be into that. Ooh, Max Pyres is talking about that max stable jello. That's a great option. Try steaming repo. If I had repo, I would. I don't have it though. Legendary. I have the other one. Not repo, but can't even remember what it's called now. The first one. Lethal Company. So I do have that. Something about Lethal Company just feels like super unfinished though. But repo looks really fun, so we'll see. I got other bills to pay right now. Let's get these 8 of these real quick. Yeah, the hype on it already fully died out for Lethal Company. It's funny because like, they're the same game effectively. Just repo looks a lot more polished. Like, it felt like Lethal Company was a tech demo, like showing that it's possible. And then repo looks like the actual game built on the tech. But I don't know. I've seen some people play it, but I haven't been able to play it myself. May end up being one of those games that I just don't like. It's funnier too. What makes it funnier? All right, here we go. Let's see. We're just gonna let that timer run out. It's time! Hooray! All right, guys, we're gonna bid hero for me. Fires. I love demonologist. Okay, I take that back. I love Phasmophobia. Demonologist is really good as well. It's just, I struggle with it. I don't know why. Like, I struggle with Demonologist. I used to be pretty decent at it. I haven't played it in a while. So I probably just need to play it some more. But let me clear out any duplicate entries. Delete my name. Sort A to Z. Damn, Breton. How many times did you enter? Hold on, guys. The Breton entered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times. You're entered, man. You're good. Looks like everyone else good there. I do need to check one thing. Hung Win, you're in here. Yes, you are. So you get there. Swedish, you did enter. Your second one didn't get added. Okay, that's all good. Let me go ahead and open up marbles. Breton was like, I got to be in this. Got to. Oh, I forgot to check how many people entered. Oh no. Let me see. We got 26 entries. Nice. All right. Get in here. We're gonna hit random a couple times. I don't know why it's not showing up. There it is. And here we go. That's the one now we're not gonna do. That's a boring one. We're gonna do that one. 26 entries. Play. All right. Ooh. Sorry, the sound on marbles is so loud, but unfortunately, it's also goes away. Like there's no sound now. So we have a Plinko game. There's a couple different ways down. That's actually kind of neat, depending on what area you fall into. Is there not a way into that? Or, oh, you fall down there. It's like double Plinko. Come out, you might go straight in. You might get into the cannon. If you get into the cannon, like it'll just be faster. All right, this one doesn't look too bad, guys. Good luck. Good luck. Why is chat not showing? There's chat. Here we go. Avedon wants that top 10. Doesn't even care about winning. Just wants top 10. But yeah, then you get launched way up here and you have to go through Plinko a second time. What? You can get stuck here? I can't go in. Mega Beast is in first. I hope that looks like it's not really gonna matter. People will come shooting out of there. It's like most people are going straight into the cannon, but oh, Mega Beast! Dark shot way ahead. Looks like no. I'll say the cannon is at least safe. It's not safe. The cannon is also a very easy way to die. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's just things to slow you down. It looked like smoke for a second on my screen. Ibjibe? Ibjibe, I think that's it. Is up in the lead. But they're getting stuck in the little riser. They're out though. They're way ahead though. Woof. Like way ahead. That's easy peasy unless something launches them out somehow. Congratulations, Hibjibe123. Are you here in order to collect your prize? You do have to be here. Hey, congratulations, I see you. Please send me your hero tag in chat and we will add you to the giveaway winner. While you're looking for your hero tag, I do just want to mention that you're still eligible on other streams like Bit vs. Andy, World Eater. You're eligible for Pixel Toast's giveaways on the Discord, but you're only eligible on mine once every 30 days. So you're gonna get your prize. You're eligible again on April 30th. That being said, I'm also not the one that gives out the prizes. They're sent out by the community management team. So please give it some time to get out there. I will add you to the thing right away. But you do have to be waiting Just a second. Let me make sure I've got your... Why can I not... Hold on. Okay, that is right. Let me add you in here real quickly. Before I forget. If you don't have your prize within about a week, please let me know. They're usually given out that same day, but not always. Let's check out these final results. Avedom, you are not top 10. Oh no! That's all you wanted. That's all you wanted. Oh man. So close though. So close. How do I exit out of here? I always forget how to leave marbles. You were top 11 though, that's right. Top 11. And Hibji, I got you though. I found you, so you're good. It's your YouTube name plus the hero tag. You're totally fine. It's here. Why don't I just switch over to here? Let's do fishing music. Not shop, chat. Just making sure this is you, because that's who I put on there. All right, let's get started with our fishing music. And guys, don't worry about it. I got it. It's all taken care of. Let's actually, instead of popping that, let's do our guild shop. Pop all 50 of those, 250 zeals. If you need a world boss carry, I'm gonna be going fast, but you are welcome to join in. Let me fix our timer for our next giveaway. And let me fix the entry sheet. Okay. Now, go ahead and do exclamation point enter. I did see that a couple people had already done it. Just do it again because I cleared everything. And we will have our next giveaway in 51 minutes. So I know Weiwei needed to re-enter and Mariano, I think. All right. And let's get started. If you need the tier 17, just let me know. I'm gonna be running it for the rest of stream. Hey, Bitverse Andy, welcome in, welcome in. You missed me have some incredible luck. I got a legendary, a set, and a mythic within 4 runs. It was pretty amazing. Polytechnic just got extermination, so go running for that Glarstas. Ooh. Absolutely one of the best familiars in the game. And like I was mentioning, you're eligible to win on my stream once every 30 days. That being said, that eligibility doesn't carry over to other streams, so pop into Bitverse Andy. You can pop into their stream whenever they're streaming. You can win on their stream as well. Thank you so much. I actually got good luck, which I think it was last week. I went like 50 packs without a mythic. I had gone something like 4 or 5 packs on an Odagore without even a legendary. It was rough. So we've got some work to do to catch up. I still need something like 1,500 legendary materials from tier 17. Ooh, I haven't even started on Harvester yet, or Octakill. Pull up my printer stuff here. My printer has 2.5 hours to go for what it's printing right now. Ooh, this one just takes forever because it's such a big one. Like every layer takes forever. It's been printing since before the stream started. We're on layer 5. Like, it's so insane. Coffee time, that's what I have next to me, a gigantic cold brew coffee. I've been drinking on it for about a week. I finally got it down to where there's about 1/3 of it left, and so I just poured a bunch of milk in the bottle, and I'm drinking it straight out of the bottle. Makes me look like an addict. And I kind of am. Like, I don't want to misrepresent myself. I absolutely am a coffee addict. Coffee's just water, right? But I usually do drink espresso and espresso-based drinks. With it getting warmer out, I want a colder drinks, and cold brew is just the easiest way to do that. I am absolutely kind of a coffee snob, not to the point like I have friends that are even bigger coffee snobs than me that are like, oh yeah, you need 19 grams of coffee and then 300, and I'm like, no, I don't do that. But at work, I have a Hario Switch 03, and that's what I make my coffee in, and I always buy like locally roasted coffee beans. So wonderful. Like it's a cozy little cup of coffee, cup of water. Oh no, we're back to bad luck again. We're back to bad luck, oh no. Maybe we need more hyped up music. Let's do hyped up music. This one tends to work well for me. I would really recommend you try out like a Hario Switch. So it's really awesome. It's a hybrid brewer that's immersion and pour over. So I can set it up just to be like a Hario V60 pour over coffee, but it also has a stopper in it. So I'll let it steep like an immersion, like a French press almost, for a couple minutes, and then I'll flip the switch and it'll just start pouring out. It's some of the best like just coffee I've had ever. And I got the 03 because like I didn't want the tiny amount of coffee. You might be able to get them, honestly, Avidum. I don't. Did the U.S. lift its embargo at any point? Because I know it seems like it's more common now, like people going to Cuba. But Hario is a Japanese company. I don't know if Japan has an embargo at all, but you can get it fairly simply. Hey, Mythic. Look at us go. I wonder if that would be a decent option on any builds. Against a corrupt an attacker. Like pairing it with Soul of Ascarium, because then they have lower resistance to your fire damage too. Man, it's like you can't really even do online shopping. I'm sorry about that, Abaddon. If I had money to travel to Cuba, I'd just bring one with me. They're not that expensive. I mean, they're expensive enough. It's not an impulse purchase, but they're not super bad. And this Odogor has absolutely provided. I'm happy with this one. Now, if I don't get anything else for the rest of the day, that's gonna suck. But I've at least gotten 2 mythics already. Getting out of the country in a year. Ooh, where are you headed to, Abaddon? I mean, like, you don't gotta dox yourself if you don't want to. If I get up to your Furium today, I'll be so happy. Ooh, Spain. I loved Spain. I got to spend just a couple weeks there. Mostly in Barcelona, but I was able to go to Bilbao as well. Both cities were just amazing. There's this really great park in Bilbao that wasn't too far from my hotel. It's kind of like in between there and the Guggenheim. I loved hanging out there, have breakfast in the park, and just chill. So nice. And then Barcelona, obviously, La Sagrada La Familia is. I'm not a super religious person, but like that church is just amazing. Just to see the architecture and know the history of it is such a great thing. So go check that place out. It's pretty cool. Sorry, I really enjoyed my time in Spain. And I struggle with speaking Spanish, but it turns out in Barcelona everyone speaks Catalan, and I caught on to Catalan very quickly, even though they're basically the same language. Legendary! Yeah, so they're close enough that if you speak Spanish, everyone knows. Like, they're close enough. There's just a few little differences, and I caught on to the differences better than like the actual language. Yeah, Blue Jean, they're so great. I wish I had time to go to Madrid, but I didn't have a chance to. And yeah, Le Breton, the Sagrada La Familia is a work in progress. It's been in progress for like over 100 years. It's such a beautiful, like, again, I'm not a super religious person, but it is like the most beautiful building, let alone church, I've ever been in. And I taking tours of it and just seeing and hearing the history of it was amazing. And they do guided tours of the outside as well, and they'll go over all the little carvings. Hey Eric, welcome in. Yeah, but the first couple months are gonna be tough, but you're gonna make friends. And I had a friend that lived in Madrid for, I think it was like 20 some odd years, and he's living in the US now, and he's just like, I just want to go back. Like, you'll eventually get to where Madrid is home. I have been looking at other places I might move to. The EU just seems like a place that I would like to go at to live at some point. Unfortunately, even though German is actually my first language, I haven't had to speak it in so long that I'm basically lost when I read it. I can't imagine speaking it would be super good for me. I'd have to relearn it, basically. Spanish I'm okay at, Catalan I'm decent at, but I'm not proficient in them enough to teach, and I'm a teacher. I have to go to an English-speaking country, unfortunately. Or a place that'll just let me teach in English, that'd be nice too. Like, even though like up until I was 5 I exclusively spoke German, Polytechnica wrote, I get some of the words, but where's my, I couldn't find a regroup. Undergrad training. So again, I didn't go to Madrid, but in Barcelona I don't remember taking an underground one. Major sittings. So they're welcoming in English, but would I be able to teach in English? Like, I teach at a university, so it would have to be a university that allows classes to be all in English. At least for a couple years while I get my legs back underneath me on the language. After my grandma had passed away, I didn't have anyone that I spoke it with, so I effectively lost all of it. Hey, Blue Jean popping in on the stream. And yes, Kuzu, we already did the first giveaway. Second giveaway is in 39 minutes. And yes, wait, I mean, like, not right this second, I'm not, but I'm a full-time professor at a tier 1 research university right now. I'm not really sure how long I've been doing it, actually. So I've had my current position for 3 years, but I'm also about to get my 5-year pin, and I don't know. I was like, wait, what? 5 years? Has it been 5 years at that university? You know, Eric, if I need to talk to your boss, that's fine. I will gladly talk to them. And Kuzi, the very first winner was Hibjibe. Hibjibe? Something. I have trouble pronouncing it. I'm sorry. Got opinion. Hooray! Bye, Lurky. TBGB? Oh, so pretty much everything has to have technical English. That'd be alright. So I'm gonna be looking at positions, just kind of whoever's hiring, and my specialty is the hard part. My specialty doesn't get a lot of funding, so there's not a lot of expansion. My specialty should get a lot of funding, but overall, as a society, we typically don't treat teachers super well. So the fact that I teach teacher education is not the most in-demand thing. New music. I might need to go back to like in-game music though, because that's where I got like the crazy luck. Man, I would love to be financially basically set as a professor. Some of them, a lot of them at my university are fairly well set. I'm just not. I'm paid significantly lower than most of the other professors because the specific department I'm in is fairly low paid. But, I mean, I'll be looking. I haven't, like, really started the job search for my next job, like, in earnest yet. I should probably get around to it. I know the hiring cycle is effectively done at this point, but it might be worth it to put my feelers out. I still have 1 year on my contract here, so regardless, I can't take a job right away. I thought that epic was a mythic. Teachers should be paid more. And then it's funny, so since I do teacher education, I also do like career exploration in teacher education. And the teachers, like kindergarten through 12th grade teachers around here, they start actually at a pretty decent salary, but they cap out really low, which is funny to me. Like, over the course of a 30-year career, you get something like a $12,000 a year raise total. My last raise was 2%. And they bragged about giving me 2%, and I was like, oh, thank you, I guess. 5 packs left. 2% in BHQ is nice, yeah. That year inflation was at like 7% though, so I made less at the end of the year than I did at the beginning. We're farming for that 0.5%. A legendary. I'm curious. So this is going to end up being 12.5 packs. So I'm curious to see what my drops are like in that 12.5 packs. Really good teaching is absolutely mentally draining, which is something I try and prepare my students for. Is the better you are, the harder it is on you mentally, and then you get parents really that think they know that they're better than you at everything, and some of them are better at certain things, but they try and undermine you. A set piece, and that undermining is also mentally draining. But parents are actually one of the reasons that I teach in higher education. I don't have to talk to them. Luck might be back, Breton. We might be back. Like I haven't had too many bad interactions with parents, but in higher ed, I don't have to talk with parents at all. I can focus just on students, and I can focus on giving the student the best experience, the best learning for them, and not worry about appeasing someone else. And it's really funny, like I've had to kick a parent out of my office one time because it's like I legally can't talk to you. And that student like opened up to me a lot more once I made it very clear I wasn't gonna be a parent to them. Thanks for subbing, Helix. And nice, 2 back-to-back. I don't know why it's supposed to be talking. Hey, legendary. I'll try and fix that. It should be talking and reading everything out. Stream elements. All right, now I'm trying to do stream elements and world boss at the same time. Mind me later. Overlays, neon. All right, alert box. There's settings. Oh, why is that? That should be on there. All right, we're gonna try this again. Sorry, I should actually hit the next one. We're gonna redo this one subscriber real quick so that I can. That should say it out loud. There we go. There we go, now it's working. Alright, let's get back to this chat. Any tips on being stuck? T5 third flag with 5/5 shrimps and board them with almost fully upgraded gear. So make sure that your familiars have decent augments on them. Like that's really important as well. If you can get a couple epics, you'll be good too. Tier 5, really you should be able to do it in just epics. If you have good augments like Shramps all up on block and having a brain, that's what when he gets hit will carry you through that tier. Legendary. And then I skipped through the tier entirely when I went through it, because I got to tier 4 right as tier 6 was releasing. Hey, legendary. And so I went all legendaries in tier 4 and then skipped through tier 5. And that was before augments, so you'd be a little bit easier too. but I would focus on getting good augments, and then if you can get some epics, like if you can go all epic gear, you should be able to run right through that tier, no problem. One legend on your third, rest on second. You should also upgrade your gear one at a time. So fully upgrade one piece before upgrading the next piece. That'll get you the most bang for your buck. And the raid will be probably the best way for you to get the gear. Any tier like 10 player and higher will be able to carry you through that tier, no problem. Like through that raid by themselves. Three packs to go. If we can get Furium today, that would be great. My rune setup for Witcham is Olivade. Oh, sorry, there's other runes too. I have the core rune just in case I end up almost dying. Bali rune is kind of a mainstay on tanks, and then Melgu just to give a chance to ignore their special bonus. So Bali on tank is really, really, really great. And then the other one is in case they have accuracy or something like that, there's a chance for me to ignore it. On a phase where you won't get further without waiting yet. At this point, like once you get to like tier 5 and tier 6, that's where you start slowing a little bit down. You are going to have to actually farm out gear now. You can't just kind of brute force your way through. Until you get Eularis, if you get decent augments on him, you can brute force your way through almost every tier. Melgu instead of Empower. Which one's Melgu? Hold on. It's this one, right? Because I have that one. I set those runes before the newer ones were. You're not always going to be at full strength if you're soloing. So I am going to be always at full on tier 17, but I'm also one-shotting everything, so I don't need extra Empower. Explaining the UI, let me see if I can get a turn. One of these times I won't kill everything in one go, and then I'll stop and look. Okay, so starting from the top, the green bar is your health, the purple overlaid bar is your shields. Most of the time your shields will cap at 50% of your health. Some sets will make it higher or lower. The dark purple bar beneath that is your turn. So when it hits full, that's your turn. So you can see the other ones are at varying levels. And beneath that, the blue squares are how many skill points you have, which will let you use your other skills. And on the skills, it'll show you how much they cost. So the blue is the skill points. You'll see mine pop up. You get half a skill point per turn, but my Bali rune makes it so when I get hit, there's a chance for me to just gain 1 SP. But then going back to Melgu versus Empower, when you're running higher tier stuff, dude, go on auto, please. When you're running higher tier stuff, you actually are going to be running into more offensive things you need to ignore as opposed to higher Empower. Oh, he looks, welcome to the game. 2 days, 20 hours, that's a lot. And also 2 days, you're already in tier 5. Congratulations, that's actually really good. And I'm glad my videos were able to help you out a little bit. I've got another one coming out soon once I get all the information together for it. But Helix, please don't sell yourself short here. Hitting tier 5 in 2 days is really good. That's better than some of the speedrunners that do that. That's what they do. Let's get different music. chat music, maybe. A little bit less intense, maybe it'll ease some drops into my inventory. So, Wei, if you need mount guts, you need what, 100? The Bido Mat Barrel has 500. So if you have the gems for it, that'll get you your myth mount. Opinion. Uh-oh. Okay, whew. I feel like my 3D printer should have popped out a warning that I was out of filament by now. Hey, set piece, but it hasn't. That's kind of weird. Maybe I had more than I thought. I got offensive instead of defense. Yeah, definitely want the defense first. But you know, an offensive pet will come in handy later on. So what you might want to do now is get defensive brain for your shrimps. One that is like heal team or spread heal when you get hit. That, like, the brains are pets for your familiars. So like it could be worth it to get one of those. And I mean, could be, it will be worth it to get one of those. Less than 1 pack to go. Oh, no regulators. Now it's just grinding. You'll get there. Wish I could give you some. A couple thousand. Oh no, I messed up that thing. Uh-oh. Oh no, what did I do? That... Okay, what did I do here? Alright, let me go over here, see if I can fix this. There we go. Sorry, when I was checking on my printer, it reshaped the window. No, and Avidom, I'm always noobing. Everything about my life is noob. Alright, we're almost about to see what this 12.5 packs got me. I feel like I had a couple pretty good runs. Like where I got like a legendary and then a set almost back to back. I got the 1 mythic. Not gonna get anything on these last 3 though. Noob Flareon. And we are 12.5 packs down. Let's see what we got. Got 1 mythic, 2 sets, then 6 legendaries. That's not bad. Let's melt. $600 materials. We are 1.1k away. I think I'm gonna up tier Virium today. That's awesome. Maybe not on stream, but I will have the materials to do it by the end of the day. Easter event late April? Is it late April? Or is it Because isn't Easter like, I'm gonna write it? I don't know when Easter is this year. Set. Yeah, wait. I can. I'll probably end up just waiting until next stream to actually up tier it. I can go ahead and start farming tier 18. Because tier 18 is gonna be where I start. I think I might need 10,000 legendary materials in tier 18. Ugh. Blah. Do. Have it on what you gotta tell us what you're getting for lunch when you come back. The Remy-T schematic will drop any dungeon that has either Rexy or Emmet. Or Emmet. Rexy or Emmet. Either of those, if that familiar is in the dungeon, then that'll drop. You can also like, so I guess I gotta go this way. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Aramore. Like you could click here and then click this chest icon and it'll show you what schematics will drop. So this one's Rexy. Tier 4? Yeah. So the fourth one, Ashvale. Yeah. So I guess this is tier 5. If that's the first one, which I think it is, Rexy's Plateau, it'll drop. So you just hit the chest, and there it is, Remy. As far as D4s, I have cleared all the way up to Olympian Secret Party, which is Clover? No. That's sort of Ascarium. I have not beat the Weedy dungeon yet, but I have beat the next one. That's what, Sacramentum? And then I haven't beat the tier 21 either. And yes, Time Mask. The first one did. Second one will be in about 15 minutes. Oh yeah. So if the map looks kind of like that, then yeah, it's the first one. The new Protoplague DPS is the best DPS set in the game. Like, full stop. It's amazing. And yeah, Brett and I know BH Guides. I know the guy that runs it. The thing is, I just don't care enough. Like, I don't care. I don't find the D4s fun. So I don't really play them. I know I will eventually want to go through and do the Weedy dungeon, just so I can get Weedy, but I don't care about the other one at all. And I don't like the RNG fest that they've become. Like, it's not like, oh yeah, you do this, and if you do it right, You got to have the right setup, and then you got to hope that the dungeon has the right setup, and then you got to hope that their auto is right, and like it's just a whole lot of layers of RNG, and I don't find them fun, so I don't really play them. Like the Weedy dungeon, I think I've played like 3 or 4 times, and that's it. I might try it again once I finish my build, but I honestly probably won't. For the barrier D4, you can use a familiar like Drazik that has nuke skills, but also use when you get hit brains, because barrier won't affect those. Tank builds are on top because they're allowed to do damage, unfortunately. I don't think that tank sets should have offensive capabilities, but here we are. They're allowed to have offensive capabilities on top of being able to be immortal, whereas DPS, you don't get to survive. Like as a DPS, if you get hit 3 or 4 times, you're just gonna die. So that's why tank sets are always on top. There are really good DPS builds, there's really good support builds, but they're just not as good as tank builds. And you can clear almost all content with just a team full of tanks. Abaddon, what did you get for lunch? Mythic hit strongest when you get hit. That's actually a really good one. So when I did that D4, the barrier one, that was before Perkunas got nerfed, and Perkunas just soloed it in tier. It was kind of funny. Another different song in here. What song? Hey, Legendary! Let's do... rice, chicken, tomato, cucumber, and fried bananas. That sounds delicious except for the cucumber, and that's just because I don't like cucumber. But otherwise, it sounds amazing. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have. I have some like leftover taco stuff for lunch. Felix is looking for some tier 5 netherworld if anyone wants to donate the region to him. And if anyone needs tier 17, hop into my room. Nice, as if it's a whole cucumber. Just like nothing's prepared. It's literally like uncooked rice, a whole like beefsteak tomato, and just a cucumber. Just like biting into it. Y'all should have seen what Weiwei got on their Bitgore this weekend. I was over here like, there's no way that was just one Bitgore. That had to have been an Ultra Gore or 2 Bitgores. Like, it was insane. How many mythics did you end up getting? Like 6 or 7? Like I was blown away at your RNG. Like absolutely blown away. Hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick. Alright, so Bitgore, they got 1, 2, 5, 6. They had 7 mythics off of 1 Bitgore. Like that, and then I don't know if all their sets and stuff are the same, but the insane amounts of luck. I was absolutely blown away. And Polytechnica, if the mythic stuff, there's vendors around town for it, or go into your inventory and click on the mythic materials and it'll bring up the stuff. So for brains and augments, I go into my inventory and click on the pinions and it'll pull up the crafting material or crafting pane. Legendary isn't level gated at all. It should be in there, so check if you have a filter on the smithy window. I don't think there's one for there might be one for legendary. Let's see. Like smithy, craft, filter. Yeah, make sure that you have legendary checked here, or you can click on augments and it should pop up. Oh, brains, duh. You can't craft legendary brains. Sorry about that. Legendary brains are store only. I always forget about that because once you have enough brain stems, you don't have to go to the store at all. You can just bypass legendaries. Yeah, once you get enough brain stems, like, kind of forget about all the other brains. And yeah, we always got it. Mythic brains are so much easier to get than the legendaries. Like, it's kind of weird how much easier they are to get. Bit versus Andy gonna try and swoop in and get those giveaways. Legendary brains can be re-rolled, but you can also direct craft mythic brains. So you don't need to re-roll them. And you shouldn't re-roll that many times. Like, I don't re-roll my legendaries at all because I don't want to, but I wouldn't re-roll more than once. And then probably the easiest way to get brain stems, honestly, was to buy brains. But you can get them through weekly rewards, and over time they accumulate pretty high. Best brain for tank familiars is typically spread heal and spread shield when you get hit. There are use cases where that's not the case, but for the most part, that's what it is. The giveaway is in just under 4 minutes. Set piece. That's probably gonna be the last decent drop we get until the giveaway. You got a legendary brain once, re-rolled it twice, and got hit random when you hit an enemy. That's not bad. And Helix, the prize is an epic adventure bag, which you can find in the store, and 1,000 gems to spend on whatever you want. All you gotta do is exclamation point enter. Oh, looks like you already did. I'll go through and remove duplicates before we actually do the giveaway, but you do have to be present so I can get your hero tag if you win. The Epic Adventure Bag is honestly a pretty good deal. Like, you get quite a few resources to use on whatever you want. Best 3 DPS familiars are Octakill, Lurky, and Anguita, maybe? I don't even know who the next best one would be. Octakill is being slept on. Like, I don't think people understand just how overpowered Octakill is. Best 3 tank familiars have, I mean, depends on your definition of a tank, but you're looking at like Tithius and Kimusaba mostly. Kazulim is good, yeah. I always forget about Kazulim. Octakill is tier 21, but Octakill is the best DPS familiar in the game, like bar none. Octakill is better than Lurky by a long shot. Grandpa F. I mean, I don't know if I would skip Lurky. Lurky is still absolutely amazing. So Avedon, I haven't been able to test Octakill myself because I don't even have the schematic yet. But I did the preview, so I have all of his information. That 3 SP skill is the best skill in the game. When you add it to his other stats. There's nothing else that will deal that much damage. On top of Ricochet, like, if you get that 3 SP off, you'll delete the team. Like, it doesn't matter what you're going against, unless they have a ton of barrier, you will delete that team. Oh, it's a giveaway time! Last chance to do exclamation point enter while I get around to opening up that sheet. If you haven't done it, now's your time to do it. Once I open up that sheet, no more entries are given. And as a DPS only, you should still go for Lurky. You're gonna need more than 1 DPS, so having a Lurky next to you is really good. And yes, Avedon, Mythic! He does overshadow Lurky. He's better than Lurky. And Hunter's Mark is once you have an enemy with 4 stacks of root, once you hit them, it applies Hunter's Mark. And that 3 SP will apply 4 stacks of root to 2 enemies if you've only got 2. It will destroy a team. And if it ricochets, it's effectively dual strike that can dual strike. Okay, let's open up this. Whew. A little bit less intense music. I feel like I'm just like vibrating because of that music. Okay. Let's check out our Blue Jean enter twice. Wei enter twice. Franck entered twice. Le Breton only entered twice. Oh. Regret entered twice. Everyone else looks the same there, and we have 30 entries this time. Not bad at all. 30 entries. Let me go ahead and load up marbles. Popping the 480p. Continue. All right, let's get in here. Hit random a bunch. No idea where we're stopping. No idea where I'm stopping. Haunted Hills. Yeah, it's totally valid. People may have entered and then left. They can't win if they're not here. All right, so we have a cauldron. You like go down through the cauldron? Looks like it. I shouldn't have gone down there. I can't see. Where does it come out? There we go. I want to go in this way so I can see. Oh, so it's just a giant funnel. That's the word I'm looking for. You come out, there's lots of boosts, plenty of spooktacular stuff. What's this tree? Is that part of the thing? Do you teleport over there? I don't know what all this stuff is. This actually looks like a really cool one, guys. How do I get back over here? Oh, and this one has music too. That's what I'm hearing. Let me... Oh, okay. Oh, it's because I clicked off of it. All right. And Red Sheet is out to a very early, not super great lead, but still a lead all the same. We've got some boosts. Everyone's made it out of the cauldron already. If this slows anyone down, not really, but Hansen is out in the lead. What? What was that? It came and got him. Where's it taking him? What? It took him into the house and got him. Sorry, Hansen. The spirits cheated him out of it. But we hop up into the window. Okay, so this is like a little portal in. Max Sweet is winning. Where am I at here? There we go. Down the stairs. Oh. All right, you float in here. It's pretty cool. I like this one a lot. Swedish Max is still winning. Oh. Did Harry just like skip half of it? Okay. Oh no. Harry's trapped. No. Looks like Sweet's gonna come back. Oh no. Oh, Harry, that's rough. Congratulations, Sweet Max. I see you're in chat. If you go ahead and put your hero tag into chat, I will add you onto the giveaway. I thought that maybe we would end up over this tree. I don't want to see what's over at this tree real quick. And the music went away because I got too far away. Huh. It looks like you could end up in here somehow. I don't know what would go on. Either way, congratulations. Oh no, Harry's gonna get hit. There's the fire, there's the fire. Harry, no! Man, that's kind of rough. Final results. We got this going here. Let's turn. That's not what I meant to hit. That's what I meant to hit. Harry, that is like, oh man, it's because you didn't end up on that little drop, so you couldn't, didn't have any momentum going forwards. I thought you were just gonna come out of nowhere. All right, let's do these giveaways real quick. I can see your hero tag. I don't know why I can't. There we go. Okay, and you are added to the giveaway. So got to do my little spiel here. As always, I'm not the one that sends these out. They are sent out by the community management team. So please give it up to a week to get your epic adventure bag and 1,000 gems. You're eligible on every stream once every 30 days. So you'll be eligible again on mine on April 30th. You can also tune into Bitverse Andy or World Eater or Pixel Toast as they're doing giveaways. And when on theirs, the eligibility is only on my stream. We all have our own separate eligibility timers. So you'll be eligible on mine April 30th, but you'll get that sent out fairly soon. It's usually done on Mondays, but not always. Now, back to the game. And don't forget to like the stream. We still have quite a bit of these. We still have 99 zeals. We're not going to do all of them right now, but we will do some of them. Let me turn off the giveaway thing so no one gets confused. Legendary, all right. And congratulations again. That's really exciting that you won. Blue Jean, thanks for popping in. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Harry, that was rough. I'm sorry. Like I didn't even know something like that was possible. I was like, oh, you're slow, you'll be slow, but whatever, you're already so far ahead, and then you just never even finished. Brian, I would check out bhguides, I think it's .com. That'll have a lot of guides on what to do there. I think Speedbait is probably the best build there. Dude Max is asking about where people are from. I'm streaming from the United States right now. Middle of the day for me. It's what, 12:54 p.m. I stream during the day. Most people tend to stream in the evenings. I do it during the day on Mondays because there's not a lot of Bit Hero streamers that stream at a time that's like appropriate for Europe and Asia. The way for me to do that. Cuba, Germany. And it works better with my schedule too. And yeah, Brett, I'm happy that I'm able to get some Bit Hero streams and some of the giveaways to people who typically wouldn't be able to do them just based on time zones. And yes, midday for Avedom. Get it over that lunch break. I'm happy you were able to get here right away. Usually you pop in, you're always like, I'm late, but you're only like 5 minutes into the stream. It was exciting to see you hop right in. Sorry there was such confusion getting it started. OBS was just not wanting to work with me. Turtle. I wonder if my old YouTube chat overlay back to working. It is not. That's unfortunate. I had such an amazing overlay for chat, and it showed all of the emojis, and then it just quit working one day. Like, hey, set piece. It's not even that it's like struggling, like it's not like it's delayed or anything like that. It just doesn't show anything. It doesn't even show when it's not connected. It used to show, oh, retrying connection in however long. Now it's not even doing that. And I don't know who it is that runs the site, because I would love to reach out to them to see if there's a way to get it fixed. Abaddon, hope you have a great rest of your day. And Bitverse Andy, it is absolutely noob, and the chat, their API is just garbage. Like, everything else aside, I just wish it showed emojis. Like, it doesn't though. Like, it shows Breton's. It shows some of the default ones, but no other ones. And the old overlay I had did show emojis. I don't think that this one does. I don't know. Let's find out. New set piece. Yeah, the other one I use doesn't do it either. So frustrating. It's like if there's Unicode for it, it'll show it, otherwise it won't. We may just finish out these things here so I could say I ran 26 packs on stream. Opinion. So Pseudomax, if you look on the thumbnail for this stream, it'll have it. So there's the jelly cups. That's the epic version of the resource. You get 12 of each of them. And then because there's not one for Zeals, you get 12 common Zeal packs. So that's 60 Zeals. And then however many of all the other ones, plus 1,000 gems. Yeah, and Breton, it's insane. So you need 3,500 legendary materials to fully up tier an ancient per tier, which is 70 legendaries. And eventually I'm gonna have to start up tiering like 3 ancients at a time. Maybe I think there's one tier I'll have to do 4. Not looking for. Dudes, welcome in. Unfortunately, the last giveaway did happen about 15 minutes ago. Probably So a little bit less intense music for. Breton's just like, I gotta get in. Got to. Got to turn that bot off so you can't enter anymore. Might as well enter for next stream. I clear it out at the beginning of every single stream. What familiar sheet did you use on tier 7? Shramps and Remiti, whatever his name is. You might consider Omo. I don't know if Eularius is available at that point. If he is, you'll want to use him.
Dudus subscribed to the channel. Welcome to the Neflarian realm.
It says Dudus, but I feel like that's Dudus. Also, that's supposed to be a different voice. Hold up. Hold up. That's not right. Oh no, I can't remember which one it was that I liked. Emma? I think it might have been Emma. Either way, I don't like Brian. Remity is in tier 5. Oh yeah, the Forbidden Craft. I might as well go ahead and do that, right guys? Let's just go ahead and do it. Everyone look away. Nobody look at what I'm doing. Didn't realize I leveled up. Nobody look. Yeah, so Remity is Ashvale. In Rexy's Plateau, it's this schematic. I don't think I actually have this, the thing. Oh, I do. This is who he is. 22.5% damage, stat spread is whatever. Big thing is his skills. He has spread heal at 1 SP. That's really what you want. I don't have my spreadsheet of familiars. That's why it's like his stat spread is whatever, because I don't know it off the top of my head. It's better than and he has, since he's epic, you can also get better augments on him. Like his augments will be higher than Borderland. He's fairly cheap to make. He takes 1 Rexy and then 1 Emits. It's all 25 zeals and we will be done for the day, or for now. I'll be continuing off stream. Don't stream so I can go eat. One pack left. Will we get another mythic? Who knows? Either way, I mean, we got, what, 2 already? I can't remember if I got a 3rd one or not. Either way, way better luck than we had last week. Like, way better. Last week was frustrating. To the point that, like, I didn't play for a couple days afterwards. It was rough. Cool, so I did get that 3rd one. I couldn't remember if I was just remembering twice or not. If we can get another one in 16 zeals, that'd be great. Bye, Lurky. I like how he just melt Lurky. He's just gone. Five to go. 4 left. Right. I mean, I can still do tier 21 on Nordic. I can't do tier 21 on good all, but typically gotta. Oh, of course it's Feluspa. Tier 21 is not bad. Okay, let's see what we got here. Upgrade this to get the extra materials. Melt, what do we got here? Alright, that's not bad. $585 materials, which means 600 materials to go. That's doable. That's doable. I'll try to have that so we can up tier Furium on stream next week. Oh, then we gotta work on tier 18. We're gonna need what? 5.3 thousand from there. Then we gotta work on tier 19, where we're gonna have to start having 10,500 total. So we're a little over 9,000 to go of tier 19. Tier 20 will be the same thing. I don't know how many materials I have of that. Tier 21 won't be that bad. Like, cause I've already got quite a bit of materials on that. I'll just need the mythics. I need one more world boss, or no. I need a lot more world boss mythics. I'll need what, 1 for that? 2, 3, 4. I'll need 4 more. Either way, Furium next stream. I'll try and get the materials before the stream. Thank you guys so much for popping in and participating, chatting with me, spending the past couple hours with me. Congratulations to Heebie-Jeebie Bay. And to our great Swedish king, Swedish Max. Like I said, I don't send out the prizes. They should be sent out soonish. They're usually sent out on Mondays, but not always. If you don't have them by next stream, please let me know. You'll be eligible again starting April 30th. And then starting next week... Did I skip a stream? I must have skipped a stream. There was a week I didn't get to stream, so no new people will be eligible next week. But that just means more chance for y'all to win. As always, if you like my streams, like them. If you dislike them, dislike them. Tell me why so I can make them better for you. If you want more, hit the subscribe button and consider becoming a channel member. And I will see y'all next time. Good luck on the grind. Bye-bye.